Hello friends, how are you? Hope everyone is good. Due to my busy schedule, I did not upload any videos in this academic year. So most of my subscribers and friends asked me to upload some videos related to 10th class for 10th class board exam, grade 10 revision of mathematics. So I decided to upload the videos related to the revision of all these 14 chapters. I'll upload all the 14 chapters and 14 videos. So I hope this will help you to do your revision for 10th class math, and this video will help. These videos will help you to get the good score in your 10th class. In these videos, we will discuss what are the important topics of this 14 chapters, and also what type of questions he got in the previous board exams. So hope this will help for you to get the good score, and also share this video with your friends and help them to get the better score in math subject. Hope you have completed your preparation of math subject. The difference between the above average students and topper is only the revision time. So the topper will utilize their revision time properly, and above average student, how you prepared before, like 1 month ago and 2 months ago, how you prepared, same like that you will do your revision. That is only the difference between the topper and above average student. So if you want to get good score in math, first you should plan your revision schedule. In revision schedule, you should complete all the topics, revise it all the topics, and wherever you feel the questions are difficult, take that questions and practice from the beginning to the end. So complete procedure you have to check once with the difficult questions, once go with the easy topics. Now in this video I'm giving you all the tips and important questions of chapter 1, that is real numbers. In real numbers, almost you are going to get 4 to 5 marks. In this, we have very limited concepts, only two main topics we have for board exam. One is finding LCM and HCF. The second one is proving the given number is an irrational number. If you see the previous year papers also, you are getting the same type of questions. So already you learned how to prove the given numbers are irrational numbers and how to find the LCM and HCF of the given numbers. Now I will give you some questions and I will explain you how to solve the questions, and I'll give you what not to do in the exam, what mistakes you are doing in the exam, what you should not repeat in the exam. So now come to the topic real numbers. First topic is LCM and HCF of the given two numbers. I think you know how to find LCM and HCF of two numbers. Some of you are doing mistake how to find LCM or HCF in different methods you are using. In textbook we have only one method, that is prime factorization method. Better you can find the LCM and HCF by using prime factorization method. For example, if you want to find LCM or HCF for two numbers 24 and 36, what is the prime factorization method? We will take 24 and we will write the given number as product of its prime numbers. 24, how can you write? 2 12s are 24, 2 6 are 12, 2 3s are 6, and 3 1s are. Now if you want to write the prime factorization of 24, you can write it as 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, or you can write it as 2 cube into 3. Like this we need to write. Same like that, if you will find factorization for 36, now I am writing, this is a revision class, so better I am writing, you can follow this video to make this video short. I am writing direct answers. I think already you learned how to find the factorization. Now for 36 you can write it as 3 square into 2 square or 2 square into 3 square. Generally we need to find the factorization LCM factorization first, then find the LCM and the HCF of the given numbers. But some of you still you are doing that. You are finding LCM and HCF by using this division method. 2 12s are 2 18, 2 6s are 2 9s are, next 2, and so on. Continue. You are doing this process. This is wrong. You don't have this method in your textbook. So don't follow the division method or any other method to find the LCM and HCF. Follow only prime factorization method which you have in the textbook. So to get a good 100% score in a math subject, you should follow only the techniques what you have in the topics what you have in the textbook. Don't go with the any other reference books methods and other methods. Only follow first textbook methods. After following the textbook methods, in exam if you are unable to recollect all these textbook methods, then you can do it. But there is it's not sure you will get the full marks by using these techniques. Okay, but when you are following the textbook techniques, definitely you will get 100% marks, and also you can score maximum marks in mathematics. So for finding LCM and HCF, don't follow this method, long division method or division method. Follow only prime factorization. So hope you know that how to find LCM and HCF. At the end of this video, we will discuss the previous year's questions. So first you learn in this topic how to find LCM and HCF by using prime factorization method. Next you will get a doubt where if the question is about if it is word problem, whether we need to use LCM method or LCM or HCF. So if it is word problem, little doubt we have, I will tell you two techniques to identify the LCM or HCF. The first one is, now I will tell you two techniques to identify the given word problem is, we need to find whether LCM or HCF. First for HCF, the first method is longest, highest, maximum, all these are related to HCF, and small, least, minimum, smallest, all these topics are related to LCM. But there is one small difference you have. When the given question is about numbers, if you want to find the numbers, then only you have to use it, because the separate question we have, I will explain you at the end of this video. When we need to find even some minimum number of minimum number, we will some cases will find HCF. The only one case we have. Apart from that, remaining all the questions are follow the same. And one more technique to identify that the question is about LCM or HCF. First, we need to go with the given numbers. Read question carefully. After that, the answer is, just by reading the question you can guess the answer whether it is more than the given numbers or less than the given numbers. If the answer is more than the given numbers, the question is related to LCM, and the answer is less than the given numbers, it's related to HCF. This also you have to identify. So in these, by using these two techniques, we can identify the given question is related to LCM or HCF. This is only for word problems. If it is normal question, directly they will mention in the question, find LCM or HCF. Next, one more. See the relationship between LCM and HCF and the numbers. Okay, so LCM into HCF, LCM into HCF is equal to product of numbers. When you are finding the product of two numbers, LCM into HCF is equal to product of numbers. Next, one more concept related to LCM and HCF. LCM is always multiple of HCF and HCF is always factor of LCM. This you have to remember it, because check, there will be a question on this. Check whether the given number is given two numbers are possible for any getting HCF and LCM is possible for the given two numbers. If you want to check the given two numbers, for example 340 and 26, these are possible to get as LCM and HCF of any two numbers. If you want to check these two numbers are possible to get the LCM and HCF of any two numbers, first we need to divide this number and check. Divide 340 by 26. If you do division here, if you are getting answer is 0, it is possible. Means the remainder is 0, it is possible. Otherwise, it's not possible. 26. I am doing now 26 1 the 26. It is 80. So it is not divisible by 26, right? So here we can say that getting LCM as 340 and HCF as 26 is not possible for any two numbers, because 26 is not factor of 340, and or you can write reason 340 is not multiple of 26. By this reason we can say these two numbers are not possible to get as LCM and HCF. And one more question, if A and B are two co-primes, what is the meaning of co-primes? Co-primes are nothing but there is no common factor except 1. If A and B are two co-primes, what is the HCF they will ask? What is the HCF of two co-primes? It's a 1, because there is no common factor except that. And the second one is the same, A and B are two co-primes, what is the LCM? LCM of two co-prime numbers are nothing but the product of two numbers. If A and B are co-prime numbers, the LCM is A into B. So like this you can find the questions related to co-primes. On this topic, one more concept in MCQs, repeatedly they are asking this. P is multiple of Q. P is multiple of Q. P is multiple of Q. That means what? Q is the factor of P. Find the LCM and HCF. See how to find LCM and HCF. So if P is multiple of Q, what is the LCM? So LCM is nothing but P, because P is the multiple of Q. That's why P is the LCM value. And what is the HCF here? HCF is Q. So if P is the multiple of Q, so Q will be the factor of P. That's why LCM for these numbers is P, and HCF of this P and Q is Q. So this is also important for MCQs of this chapter. Now coming to all the topics of first chapter. First topic is LCM and HCF. This you can focus for covering all the questions of exercise 1. Second topic is prove that 4 power n can end with 0 or cannot end with 0. Reasons. You should write it 4 power n as 2 power 2n. So take any value in place of n, you will get only 2's in its factorization. So that's the reason it is not ending with 0. Why? The reason is, if a number is ending with 0, it must have 2 and 5 in its factorization. There is no 5 in its factorization. That's why 4 power n cannot end with 0. Next, third question is composite number. Prove that the given number is composite. For example, 13 into 11 into 7 plus 13. Prove this number is irrational composite number. If you want to prove this is composite number, we know that first you should recollect the definition of the composite number. Composite number is nothing but a number which have more than 2 factors, that is 3 and above factors. We can call it as composite number. So if you observe this one, you will get 13 if you take common, 11 into 7 plus 1, because we are taking 13 common. If you take 13 common here, you will get 11 into 7 and plus 1 here. So 13 into 77 plus 1, 78 into 1. If you want, you can write directly 3 factors like this, or the same question we can write it as even 13 into 2 into 3 into 13 into 1. Now we have 5 factors. So if a number has more than 3 factors, you can call it as that number is a composite number. Mainly you can focus on these 3 concepts of exercise 1. First one is finding LCM and HCF, directly number or word problem. 4 power n can end with 0 or not. Next, composite number. So when a number is having more than 2 factors, we can call it as composite number. The example for composite number question is this. These type of questions we have in exercise 1. Along with this, we have one separate question. If you go with the reference book, you can find it. For example, a gardener is planting the trees, planting the saplings of 3 different plants. One is orange, second one is mango, third one is banana. The question is about number of saplings of orange, mango and banana. If the question is asking that where each row in the garden, same number of trees, and find the minimum number of rows. The question is given about number of plants or saplings, but answer they are asking, required one is finding the number of rows. The question is about numbers, number of saplings, and required one is number of rows. In this case, first to find the HCF. If you find the HCF, you will get number of trees in each row, you will get number of plants in each row, you will get. So divide the total number by the HCF, then you will get the remainder that you can add it. This is only the different question from the finding directly LCM or HCF. Generally, when you want to find the minimum number of rows, the minimum number of trees and minimum number of books and so on, we should find LCM. But in this question, only in this question, we will not find the LCM. So I think you faced this question in the previous exams. Once go through this question also. Along with this, these are the concepts of exercise 1. Now I'll go with the exercise 2 topics. So almost you know that what type of questions you are getting, but small tips I will give you how to write the answer and how to score full marks in the second exercise topics. You know that in a second exercise you are getting only irrational questions. We have to say only one concept from second exercise. Definitely there will be a question on irrational number. First, the basic question is prove that root 2 is an irrational number. when the question is asking to prove root 2 is an irrational number, take it directly. Root 2 is equal to a by b. A comma b are co-primes. Maybe some of the students learn that a and b, a comma b are integers also. Okay, fine. You can write even a comma b are integers and b is not equal to 0. You can write. After that, you should take it where a and b are integers. So maybe there is a common factor. You can cancel the common factor. After cancellation of the common factor, you will get some c by d. C by d also will be a co-prime. That's why I am taking directly root 2 is equal to a by b, where a comma b are co-primes. I think you know the process. So for this question, root 2 whole square is equal to a by b whole square, and prove that with the help of this co-primes concept, we will prove it is an irrational number, because first we will assume that root 2 is a rational number. At last we will say that root 2 is not a rational number. What is the reason? Here we are taking that a and b are two co-primes. At last we will say that a and b are not co-primes. When you will say a and b are not co-primes, when there is a common factor. Here a and b are co-primes means what? There is no common factor, but at last we will get the common factor. For that you need to do root 2 whole square is equal to a by b whole square, and square it and transpose the number. You will get a square by 2. 2 divides, we have a theorem, let p be a prime number. P divides a square, p also divides a. Same like that, here you will get 2 a square by 2 after simplification. If 2 divides a square, 2 also divides a. In the same way, when you are substituting in place of a 2c, b square by 2, you will get 2 divides b square, then 2 also divides b. Means what? 2 divides both a and b. So 2 is a common factor of a and b. So a and b are not co-primes. That is the contradiction for our condition. With the help of that, we can say that a and b are not co-primes. Root 2 is not a rational number, it's an irrational number. This almost 10 to 15 times you have written in the previous exams. So I think no need to explain complete process for this question. And one more question, the combination of the numbers 2 plus 3 root 5 is equal to a by b. If you want to solve this type of question, you can take here a comma b are integers. This is the difference, because some of you are writing that a comma b are co-primes. Better you can write a comma b are integers, because we are using integer concept in the process. So a comma b integers. When you are taking a and b are integers, b should not be equal to 0. Compulsory you should write this. B is not equal to 0, because here a and b are integers. In integers you might get 0, but in co-primes you will not get 0. That is the reason between the difference between these two reasons. Next. So for this we need to write directly root 5 in terms of p by q. For that I am transposing a to this 2 to right side. A by b minus 2 you will get. That means a minus 2b by b, and root 5 is equal to a minus 2b by b. So here we will write b, and this 3 will come to the denominator. 3b you will get. So here you will take it a minus 2b and 3b are integers. So we are writing that root 5 is in the form of p by q. We know that root 5 is not a rational number, it's an irrational number, right? But here you are getting root 5 is in the form of p by q. So with this reason we can say the contradiction, root 5 is not a rational number, it is an irrational number. If root 5 is an irrational number, then 2 plus 3 root 5 is also an irrational number. Next, the third question is 3 minus 5 root 7 by 2. So this is like fractional form also giving. Same this question also like this, a is equal to a by b, where a comma b are integers and b is not equal to 0. Write it root 7 in terms of p by q form, then you will get the answer. Along with this maximum, this is, they did not ask in the question, but if they want to ask any hot question from this exercise, they'll ask you prove that root 2 plus root 3 is also an irrational number. All these questions are different, and this is different, because if you will transpose one number to right side, you will not get integer by integer. For this question, we need to square on both sides. This you have to remember. So along with this, I will explain these questions only will get in the exam. So I will explain. I will give you questions of the previous year. I will display on screen the previous year's questions. Definitely, you can get these type of questions only in exam. So you can score 100% marks from this chapter, and also this is one of the easiest chapter in grade 10. So try to score full marks from this chapter. Even who are scoring less in math, focus more on this. You can score 5 to 6 marks 100% from this chapter. I'll give you the previous year's question. Once go through that and try to share these questions with your friends on this video to your friends, and this will be helpful definitely for you to get a good score in grade 10. These are the questions from last 2 years of board papers. So for better understanding, I will focus only on 1 year paper. See the questions of March 2023. If P and Q are natural numbers, P is multiple of Q, then what is the HCF of P and Q? HCF is here Q. Q is the correct answer. Next, second question. Prove that 4 power n cannot end with a 0. This already we discussed in the video. Next, third question. Find the LCM of two numbers, that is 18,180 and 7,575. Also find HCF. This is direct question. Find the LCM and HCF. Next question or question. 3 bells are ringing 6, 12 and 18 minutes. If all the 3 bells rang at 6 a.m., when they will meet again? For this, you need to find LCM of all the 3 numbers 6, 12 and 18. The answer of these 3 numbers, that is LCM, is 36, but you should write the answer. Therefore, the 3 bells rings again at 6:36 a.m. because the question is asking in hours. Next, coming to the March 24 questions. First question is 3825. You need to write in the form of factorization, that is 3 power x into 5 power y into 7 power z. Find first here x, y, z values. X is equal to 2, y is equal to 2 and z equal to 1 you will get. The answer is 2 for this question. Next, second question. In a school there are 2 sections of 40 students and 48 students. Find the minimum number of books required for the library. Here minimum is asking, you should find the LCM of these 2 numbers. The answer for this 40 and 48, the LCM of 40 and 48 is 240. 240 is the answer. Third question, 2 minus root 3 by 5 is an irrational number. Here in this question already root 3 is an irrational number is given. Take it 2 minus root 3 by 5 as a by b and cross multiply and say that at last by contradiction method 2 minus root 3 by 5 is an irrational number. From last 2 board papers from this chapter 1 real numbers, you got 6 marks. So focus on LCM and HCF concept and as well as irrational number, that is contradiction method. You can score 6 marks from this chapter. Thanks for watching this video.